10:30. I think we can start, Vannaji, if you're all good. Yeah.
Yes.
So, namaste, everyone. I am glad to be presenting Vaidya Vandana Baranwal to you all today. So, let me quickly introduce the topic of today's webinar. My name is Pragya, and I'm Director Admissions at HUA. So, today's webinar is a very interesting topic. It's called Ayurvedic Guidelines to Women's Health. Vaidya Vandana Baranwal, an Ayurvedic doctor, she specializes in women's health, will be presenting this webinar. And so is her course. We'll discover her course later. So basically, it's like for everyone, Ayurveda, especially in today's world, post-COVID world, I would say, has become a silver lining. In a world, we encounter stress, environmental factors such as pollution, which is like kind of it's like at bad levels at most of the places in the world. People's health is being negatively impacted, and to top the list, women especially, face this uh, neglect of health more often than not by their own selves. We all, we are like kind of, it's somewhere in the DNA in women all over the world. We tend to prioritize our family and, work before we prioritize our health. So I've been in touch with Vandana ji, and I've come to understand that rooted in profound understanding of the human body, mind and spirit. And Ayurveda is what acknowledges that women require particular attention as they navigate the complexities of their lives. Ayurveda, as we all know, is a holistic approach towards health, and it equips women, especially with the tools that they need to embark on a life journey, life-changing journey towards their health, their family's health. It's like then healthy family turns into a healthy community, a healthy society, world at a larger. So, Vandana ji, as this will be her first course as a teacher at HUA. She's an alumni of Banaras Hindu University and holds an MD in Ayurvedic Prasuti Tantra and Stree Rog. So, Vandana ji is a native of Varanasi and deeply rooted in Vedic traditions. And where while talking to her, you realize her passion and love for Ayurveda is what fuels her vision for the development and growth of Ayurveda in the Western world, especially the Western world. And she is a very well-known women health doctor and has also started her own counseling. It's correct me if I'm wrong, Vannaji, you have your own patients at your Ayurveda 3, right? That's the name of
Yes.
your...
Ayurveda 3, Women Wellness Solutions.
Yes. So if you would like to, since you are here, you can talk about the books that you have co-authored, and while we wait for others to join, something more about yourself, and
Sure.
then we can
Thank you,
go
Pragya ji.
with the webinar. You're most welcome.
Thank you for giving me this chance to share about my book. So I have co-authored 2 Ayurveda books on women health. Stree Rog Vimarsh, that is a book about Ayurvedic gynecology, and Prasuti Tantra Sandarshini, which is a book about Ayurvedic obstetrics. These are published from Chaukhamba Prakashan, which is a renowned publisher from Banaras. They are known to publish books on indigenous systems like astrology, Jyotish, Veda, Vedanta, Yoga, Ayurveda. So I have co-authored these 2 books. And before moving to the United States of America, I was professor in the Department of Stree Rog and Prasuti Tantra at SDM College of Ayurveda, which is in Hassan, which is again considered one of the best kind of college and hospital in India for Ayurveda. I have been practicing for almost 30 years, 20 years in India and almost a decade in this country. And I'm very passionate about Ayurveda. So thank you, Pragyaji. If you have anything else to add.
Not at all, Varnaji. You can go ahead, present your thoughts on Ayurveda, women's health. And I'm sure the way you inspired me and all others at HUA, you will be inspiring all these participants as well. And just one request, all of you, please have your question and answers in the Q&A box. Once Vannaji is done with her presentation, we will take all the questions, as many as we can, and we'll try and do all of them. Thank you, Vannaji. Over to you.
Thank you, Pragyaji. Namaste. I welcome you all to this webinar, which is actually a gift from Hindu University of America to all of you. This webinar is to help you understand about a Ayurvedic course on women health titled Women's Ayurvedic Guide to Women's Wellness that we are going to introduce from winter of 2025. This would be a 11 class series in this course. So what is this course? What you will learn? And why actually we should be learning about this course? This is all we are going to learn today in this webinar. Like Pragyaji said, please be ready with your pen and paper, note down, make your notes, and be ready to put your questions for at the end of the webinar. So let me share why we want to learn about it. Pragyaji already mentioned, women tend to neglect their own self. And this is actually very true. We as mothers, sisters, daughters, we prioritize our family. Women are like that. To add to that, in today's complex world, time has become a crunch. There are so many things in a short period of time, like in the morning when they wake up, a working women who have to leave for a office, they have to take care of so many things that their own self-care gets put away. They want to do it, but they are not able to do it. If something very simplified, some powerful tools, if they learn about that, they might think about incorporating that in their everyday practice. But what are those tools? How they can learn? So through this course, I'm trying to bring those important things from Ayurvedic wisdom for women who can incorporate, for the busy women who can incorporate in their everyday practice. Other than that, in today's world, there is lots of information out there. Lots and lots of information. And it actually overwhelms and confuses. Women do not know what is good for them, what actually they should be doing. And it may also happen that they may try something which may not work, and then they again get confused, lose hope, lose confidence that it is not working. So here comes the Ayurveda. Ayurveda is one of the most ancient system of medicine. It is also known as system of medicine. If we look up at Ayurveda, the literal translation of the word Ayurveda would be science of life. So it is not just about addressing the health issues or health problems as a system of medicine, but Ayurveda is actually the uh, beacon of hope for all these women who want to live a happy life. For women, how they look, their beauty, their hair is also very important. As a human being, the satisfaction of living this life, happiness and joy and peace in life is important. When life is full of stress, there is no meaning of a good job, or even the family starts losing its meaning. So, along with beauty, along with this peace, joy of living this life, along with being able to address their own self care or health issues, and being a mother, a daughter, a sister, a friend, being able to help others. This Ayurveda brings all this wisdom, which is time tested knowledge, for their rescue. And through this course, they will be able to learn all that and more. So it is a very relevant time for all women to learn this Ayurvedic wisdom that can help them live a life of joy, of happiness, of well being. At the same time, being able to fulfill the basic needs. As a human being, we are not just thinking about ourselves. When we are connected to our spirituality, the dimensions to living this life changes. And again, here, Ayurveda, by its holistic approach, can address all the aspects of our being. Ayurveda is not just ancient, Ayurveda is contemporary to practice, and Ayurveda is holistic in its approach. Only Ayurveda can help us understand our mind, body, soul, and senses, because Ayurveda considers us to be a combination of Sharir, Indriya, Sattvatma, that is our mind, our body, our soul, and senses. We are a combination of all that. It addresses not just body and physical health, mental health, spiritual health. So, an Ayurvedic course about women health is the need of the hour. It can address all these things. It is holistic, at the same time, it is natural. Everything in Ayurveda, like even a herb that you use, when I say holistic, in Ayurveda, we do not use active principles. Ayurveda teaches to take it as a whole, the powder of the leaves or the tea of the barks or the roots. It takes it as a whole. So this body, which is natural, and when we use natural things, it does not causes any kind of problem or side effects if used correctly. So women's health addressed by Ayurveda is holistic, is natural. It addresses all the aspects. I was telling mind, body, soul, and senses. See, Ayurveda is ternary in its approach. It addresses mind and body. At the same time, it addresses to consciousness as well. So, Ayurvedic Guide to Women's Wellness is the course that everybody should join. Who can join this course? I think I already answered this. This course is for all women of all age groups. Mother might be seeing the problems in her adolescent daughter. Where to go? She can fix it naturally if she will learn in this course what she needs to do, how she can help just with the food, how she can help with just correcting some lifestyle things that during menarche, the menstrual cycle may be irregular and mother might feel confused. If she will have the correct knowledge how the body works and what are the tools that can be used if something goes wrong before she visits a doctor, it would be very helpful for her. So this course is for the daughters, this course is for the mothers, sisters, everyone. And for this course, no prior knowledge of Ayurveda is required, because in this course, we will be addressing the basic fundamental principles of Ayurveda on which the practice of Ayurveda is based. Like you might have heard about the doshas. So in this course, we will be discussing about the Panch Mahabhutas, doshas, Prakriti. In Ayurveda, we give immense importance to digestive health. So in this course, we will be addressing the core principles of digestion in Ayurveda, Agni and Ama. We will talk about the balanced diet. We will talk about the healthy digestion and elimination. And here is the one thing you might want to know. The digestive health is very much related to menstrual health in Ayurveda, because menstruation, which has been referred by Raja or Artav in Ayurveda, is a sub principle of Rasadhatu. Raj is a sub principle of Rasadhatu, and Ras is the essence of food that we digest. So if digestion is correct, body is creating the Rasadhatu, which is the essence of the food, which is in the balance and nourishing for the body, then menstrual health automatically becomes well in those women. If digestion is not correct, body is not creating the nutritive elements or rasadhatu in the body, then in those women, it is highly likely that they will suffer from the menstrual issues. So we will understand digestive health and how it is related to menstrual health, how just by regularizing the digestive health, menstruation can be correct. digestion is integrally connected to our lifestyle and daily routine. So in this course, we will also learn about what is Ayurvedic Dinacharya. So you will not only learn about the issues related to women health. In this course, you will also learn about the issues that are actually at the core of the practice of Ayurvedas. So Panch Mahabhut, Doshas, Prakriti, Agni, Ama, all these things will be taught in a very systematic way in class that will help you understand women health better. Along with that, you will also learn about the uh, menstruation, menstrual cycle, abnormalities that could be related to the menstruation, like a premenstrual problem, PMS, or dysmenorrhea that sometimes, without any reason, this menstruation is associated with pain or bloating. These little problems can be addressed by understanding the Ayurvedic principles. Another important thing why we should learn about Ayurvedic women health, Ayurveda is personalized in its approach. One problem, and it has a one solution. If it is used by one woman, it helps them. It does not necessarily means that it will help other women also. Because in Ayurveda, we see every person as a unique individual that we call Prakriti. So what works for one person may not work for another person. When you learn this, what you will learn in this course is what is right thing that can be used in different kind of Prakriti. Why Ayurveda for women health? Because Ayurveda is preventative in its approach. When you follow an Ayurvedic routine, when you follow Ayurvedic lifestyle, when you eat according to their doshas, according to your age, according to the season, according to your digestive strength, then you create a kind of well-being that it protects and promotes your wellness. You will learn in this course. And Ayurveda is very predictive. This Prakriti that we talk about in Ayurveda, that comes from the dosha makeup, that Vata Prakriti or Pitta Prakriti or Kapha Prakriti, it is predictive that Vata Prakriti people are highly likely to suffer from certain kind of problems. Pitta Prakriti people are highly likely to suffer from certain kind of problems, or Kapha Prakriti is highly likely to suffer from certain kind of problems. When you know, then you can prevent them by creating balance in your lifestyle, by the food that you choose. So this course would be very helpful for you. What you will learn in this course, again, is in a systematic way about women health problems that would be very unique to the different stages of women's life. In Ayurveda, women are called Sukumar. Sukumar in Sanskrit translated to English means like delicate. But here Ayurveda does not refers to their delicate constitution. Here Ayurveda refers to their unique constitution, that they have this unique capacity to reproduce, and they need different kind of care. Their unique constitution demands care, and that's why they have been referred to as Sukumar. From menarche to menopause, women have their unique physiology, very unique to women, that they can conceive, and during conception, during pregnancy, post-pregnancy, after delivery, during lactation, they need extra care. It is not that this is a problem. It becomes a problem when we do not know how to manage these unique phases in the life. So in this course, you will learn what Ayurveda says, what is normal, how it can be protected, how the well-being at this stage can be enhanced. There are certain foods that you can just incorporate for protecting the health, for maintaining the well-being, for enhancing this well-being. Postpartum depression is very common in this country. PMS is very common in women. So Ayurvedic tools help you address all these problems. So we will talk about menstrual health, menarche, menstrual health, and uh, of course, we will talk about conception, healthy conception, pregnancy, care during pregnancy, postpartum care, lactation, menopause, and after menopause, the geriatric period that comes. So, Ayurveda has given this unique concept of rasayan, aging, staying well. It does not start from geriatric phase of life, but it starts from middle age. So, you will learn how to incorporate those tools. Ayurvedic texts are full of knowledge. More than 2000 herbs has been described in Ayurveda, and there are various herbs that are used for female health only. So we will learn about these herbs. And talking about women health is never complete without talking about beauty. So we will talk in this course about how to maintain and enhance the beauty of the skin and hair. We mentioned in the beginning that there is lots of stress in today's world. So we will address how women can address the stress that they have in their life, how they can enhance the quality of the sleep. Many women are challenged. They do not get good sleep or they have so much stress. So you will learn some tools how to address your stress, how to get good sleep. This course is a comprehensive to address all the problems related to women health. So, Pragyaji, do you at this point, do you think we need to answer any questions? Otherwise, I will take
Yes.
our audience to the systematic class that we have created, 11
Yes.
classes.
We can quickly just a couple of questions which will, I believe, will benefit prospective students and all the audiences of today.
Sure.
Another, I know you've said it's for mothers and daughters, sisters. So is this course also open for men?
Oh, yes, it is open for men.
Yes.
Because you
Okay.
see, these are Ayurvedic counselors and practitioners all
Yes.
over the world. Are Ayurvedic also. We have Ayurvedic gynecologists and obstetricians also. They are healthcare providers and they are integral part of the family. They are husbands, they are brothers, and they are fathers also. They are very much welcome to join this course, learn this, and help.
Great. So it will be a good shout
Very
out to
good
all of them
question.
there. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And any like specific age, like you looking at, say, teenage girls can join this, or you looking only at an adult crowd? So because we do get some interested people that can my 15-year-old daughter join the course?
So I think that what is the guideline for Hindu University of America? My course is open to girls also. I would welcome teenage girls or adolescent girls that
Mhm.
who are interested to join this course. It would be very helpful for them as well.
And I understand through our conversations that we had for the course setup that this course, whoever is interested in you'll be also offering certain advanced courses in the future. So are you kind of thinking of making this as a prerequisite to all your other advanced courses? Like you will
Ye-
cover the basics and everything else in
Yes.
there.
If they will join this course, they will have a prerequisite for the advanced courses because there are so many things, the basics that we will be discussing here, we would require for someone who is coming for advanced level, especially for the people who are coming from a non-Ayurvedic background. Someone who
Mhm.
has already done Ayurveda counselor course or practitioner course, they might be able to join and understand the second level of course, but who do not have an Ayurvedic background, it would be very helpful for them to understand the basics.
Okay, and one more question. This is from me and from many people who really want to try Ayurveda, kind of are scared. Is Ayurveda all about herbs and churans and these syrups that don't really taste well? Or do we have, other kind of, is it not only about these, but different measures that you take or activities which are, what you call the Nacharya will streamline the lifestyle of a person.
So, for the practice of Ayurveda, Ayurveda gives in our hand 4 powerful tools. First is our dincharya or lifestyle, vihar. Second is ahar, food and eating guidelines. Food is important, but how body digests is equally important. So, along with the food, eating guidelines. Third is herbs and formulations that we call Aushadhi in Ayurveda. And fourth is detoxification therapies, panchakarma. So first, Ayurveda says that swasthasya swastha rakshanam aturasya vikar prashamnam cha. I said Ayurveda is preventative and it promotes good health. So it is preventative swastha rakshanam. It includes prevention and promotion of the health. When we understand, it is again personalized medicine. When we understand who we are in the terms of Ayurvedic dosha and prakriti, then we protect our health by following a lifestyle suited to our own prakriti. So this churn that you said, or Ayurvedic Aushadhi, which some people think that are not very palatable and they do not like the taste of, it comes when there is any vikar in the sense of rogas or vyadhi or diseases. First approach is ahar and vihar. And this is pathya. Apathya is for vyadhi also. When someone is suffering from diseases, along with these bitter pills that we give them, churan or any aushadhi, we again advise some, make suggestions and recommendations for some pathya, that is food and eating guidelines, which is very specific to that problem, and lifestyle, which is very much missing in modern medicine. People come to me and tell that, well, they do not help us understand what to eat and what not to eat, or what to do, what lifestyle. But in Ayurveda, this pathya has been given with different diseases. So Ayurveda is Aushadhi, but before that, Ayurveda is Ahar and Vihar for swasth and for diseased. Person who is healthy and person who is sick, for both Ahar and Vihar are first. So yes, we give tools. So what is Ayurvedic routine? Ayurvedic routine is what are the things that we do in the day and what time of the day. Is it same for everyone or is it different for everyone? So Ayurvedic Dincharya is also personalized. Ayurvedic Dincharya is also according to the season that we call Ritucharya also.
Yeah. Thank you so much for this. And Swati ji has 2 questions here. Can you please cover some guidance on menopause, what to eat, how to go about your day, how to age gracefully? And is this course only on women's health? How about sinuses, etc. in women?
So here, this question have 3 parts. The first is about the menopause, second is aging gracefully, and the third is other things that are not specific to women health. So about the menopause. And menopause, in this course, we will address menopause. In Ayurveda, it has been described as Rajo Nivritti. And its age and some guidelines are given. But it is very important to learn and understand that in Ayurveda, these menopausal syndrome or menopausal symptoms are not described. How we understand menopause in today's word is, it is on a spectrum from perimenopause to menopause, which could extend to 7 to 8 years in some women, or shorter or longer. So this menopausal period from perimenopause to menopause or postmenopause, in this course, we will address it. We will describe how Ayurveda understands in the terms of doshas, what are the lifestyle suited to that. We will address the symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, or genitourinary symptoms like dryness of the vagina or vaginal atrophy, or urinary symptoms related to that. We will understand Ayurvedically what these problems are, what lifestyle and food will help it, and what are some of the herbs that we should learn about to manage these problems. We will address all this in this course. This is to answer your first question. Now, the second question, aging. Ayurveda describes Rasayan Chikitsa, and as I mentioned earlier, in this course, we will understand aging in Ayurveda in the terms of Rasayana. Ayurveda says that as we age, there is chaya of bal, Agni Bal, and Dhatu. So in this course, we will understand aging as per Ayurveda and how to age staying well. What kind of food, lifestyle, and again, what are the herbs? Here, we also recommend Ayurveda also teaches us about Panchkarma therapies, who should do, how it can be done. So, in this course, we will talk about this geriatric care in women also. Now, the third question is about some other problems in women. Would we address in that course? In this course, we will address problems unique to women. It is just 10 11 class course, 1.5 hours each, where 1 hour we will be learning and half an hour would be for the interactive session and to answer the questions. So we are focusing on women health problem. The other problems, maybe it will be addressed in some other course or in the second level advanced course. See, this course is for everyone, where prior knowledge of Ayurveda is not required. So we will focus it and keep it focused on women health. I hope I answered all the 3 questions.
Yes. And so we can quickly take a look at the week by week breakup as you wanted to explain
Yes.
to the audience today. And then we can take further questions.
Yes. So you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
So here is the course in detail, what we will be learning each week. So the first class would be Introduction to Ayurveda and Women's Health. So Introduction to Ayurveda would be focusing on the basic fundamental principles, basic principles of Ayurveda on which the practice of Ayurveda is based. So these are again Panch Mahabhut, Doshas, Agni, Ama, Prakriti, and how Ayurveda looks up at stress. What is stress in Ayurveda? How we look at this? This stress word has not come in Ayurveda, but we have to address it. So, what are the fundamental principles that help us understand stress and manage it? So, we will be just focusing on these basic things. And I did not mention so far hormonal problems, hormonal issues like hormonal acne or hormone problems because of the hormonal imbalance like PCOS. So, what is at the core to these problems? We will that understand those principles in the first class itself. And Ayurveda describes the different epochs in women's life: Balyavastha, Madhyamavastha, and Vriddhavastha. So, this also we will learn in our first class. Second class is focused on the menstrual health. So, what is menstruation in Ayurveda? In Ayurveda, it is called Ritu Chakra. We will learn that. And what are the problems associated with the menstruation, like PMS, dysmenorrhea, pain during menstruation. Ayurveda is very unique that it has described Rajaswala Charya, regimen during menstruation. When we follow those guidelines, some problems naturally do not happen. In today's world, we do not understand, we do not know where it is taught what we should do and what we should not do. And again, there is lots of information on the internet, lots of people who just share information. This course is a place where they will learn the true knowledge from Ayurveda about menstruation and menstrual health. So we will share Ayurvedic regimen as described in classical Ayurvedic text to be followed during menstruation. Ayurvedic do's and don'ts. Third class would be about hormonal balance. What are hormones? The term hormone has not come in Ayurveda, but we have to understand how Ayurveda understands these hormonal balances. What are the food and lifestyle that help women create this balance in the body and what can disturb it? So, Pathya, Apathya, that is food and eating guidelines. Ahar, this is Pathya Pathya. And then Vihar. Vihar is daily routine and lifestyle. So we will learn for hormonal balance. What is Pathya Pathya? What is Ahar Vihar? And we will learn about some Ayurvedic herbs, which are very unique to women health. So in the third class, we will learn about that. Fourth class is about nutrition for every life stage. When we say life stage in women, adolescent age, middle age, and menopausal age. So adolescent age, when menarche is happening, the requirements of this body is very unique to that phase of life. Middle life, where it is active reproductive phase of life, the nutritional requirements are very unique to that phase. Women conceive, pregnant, post-pregnancy care, lactation. While they are doing all these, body have specific needs. We will learn in this class. And then as women is enter in menopausal phase, so perimenopausal phase, menopausal phase, postmenopausal phase. What are the nutritional requirements? We will learn in this class. Then self-care practices. First thing is, what is self-care? Why we should do it? So Ayurveda says that we are Sharir, Indriya, Sattva. This body have these Indriya. Indriya, these is senses. Eyes, ear, nose, tongue, and skin. These are the seats of those senses. Vision is the sense of seeing. Vision is not a sensory organ. This vision, which is a sense, have its seat in the eyes. So we will understand the sensory organ and how to take care of that. Ayurvedic routine is very unique that it addresses our sensory organs every day and considers that these are the places where metabolic wastes are excreted. So in the fifth class, we will learn about self-care practices. It will also incorporate skincare routine. Skincare routine is so common these days. What should we do? Learn Ayurveda and take care of yourself in a holistic way. And then hair care. These all will come in the self-care practices. Then the sixth class is about mental health and stress management, which is actually very important to understand and very important to learn and manage. So in this class, I will share actually simple, practical, powerful tools, very easy to practice and see good result. And in the seventh class, sleep. In Ayurveda, Ahar, Nidra, Brahmacharya. These are called as the Trayopstambha. The three pillars of life are doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. The sub-pillars of life are Ahar, Nidra, and Brahmacharya. So when I'm saying Ahar, Pathya, Apathya, or nutrition or eating guidelines, which are addressed in different classes, we will talk about sleep in this class. Understanding Ayurvedic concept of sleep, what can disturb the sleep and what can improve the sleep. Some food or some Ayurvedic remedies or some herbs. So seventh class would be about sleep. Eighth class is design your wellness blueprint. Ayurveda is very personalized in its approach. We will assess our own prakriti and we will understand the daily routine or the lifestyle tools for every type of mind and body. So in this class, people will learn how to diagnose their own prakriti and what is a correct lifestyle that balances each kind of these mind body types or Ayurvedic prakriti. This is kind of in creating a holistic wellness protocol for everyday life. Then week 9, we will discuss about the preconception, postpartum care, and lactation. Because this class is a general class for everyone, where no prior knowledge to Ayurveda is required. So here, briefly, we will introduce the concepts of preconception. Ayurveda is the science that helps us create a better progeny. In Ayurveda, it has been described as Punsavan Karma. So what are the factors that are responsible for conception and how we can enhance to get a better progeny? So in this class, we will learn about that. Care during pregnancy and postpartum care. Postpartum care, in Ayurveda, we have a Sutika Paricharya plan of 40-day care. There are specific food and eating guidelines. There are specific herbs that supports lactation as well. So we will learn in this class. Week 10 would be menopause and aging gracefully, from perimenopause to menopause to postmenopause, and geriatric women, lifestyle, food, eating guidelines. In each class, we will understand why we need to do this. What is the importance of doing these things? We will also learn what are the things that can cause harm. In Ayurveda, at every phase of life and everything that we address, the approach is holistic. And at the root is creating the balance. The approach to Ayurveda is we are mind, body, soul, and senses. When there is a connection within, which is the harmony within, which is at the same time in connection and harmony with the environment. When we talk about aging, we will learn about these principles that help us create this well-being within, which is at the same time in balance with outside environment, with balance with outside which is in harmony with outside environment, because these are the stressors that kind of affect how we age. It happens that there is a difference between chronological and biological aging. A person is 30-year-old, but their liver might be 40 years old, their heart might be 80 years old. So what causes this? So when we talk about aging, we will understand these stressors and how we can age staying young. And week 11 would be common Ayurvedic herbs and formulations. There are certain spices. Before the spices, there are certain food. Then there are spices and there are herbs. We can create some formulations as well, simple formulations with these spices or herbs. So in the week 11, in the last class, we will learn about these things and how the study will be supported. So classes would be 1 hour, but you will get the reference books, published papers, and other resources for reading, and which can enhance your learning experience and enrich your learning. So why published papers? In Ayurveda is at a place where people look for evidence. Ayurveda is ancient, thousands and thousands of years old. It has withstood the test of time, and we still practice it today. That we also can understand it as that Ayurveda is experiential science. Those sages, through the period of time, experiences have been documented, which are presented as Ayurvedic text. So the information or whatever study material will be shared, it will be from the classical Ayurvedic text. Lots of research is being done to validate some of these things that are written in classical Ayurvedic text. So we will learn like Ayurvedic Prakriti. So it is being studied as Ayurvedic genomics. So some people might be interested. This would be shared as a resource material. Those who are interested can look up at it. This concept of Agni and Ama in Ayurveda is being studied as kind of related to the microbiome, and you can learn about that. The disease process in Ayurveda has been described as Shatavid Kriyakal, which is, see, breast cancer is very common. In this class, when we are learning about the, especially in the class week 3, where we will be learning about the hormonal balance. So we will learn about these common problems which are very prevalent in today's society. So some published papers will help you understand the disease process according to Ayurveda, the preventative measures that can be taken. Although this is the subject matter of advanced class, those who will be interested, some resources will be shared with them and they can explore if they are interested. So there would be lots of reading material for people, and with each class there will be homework, assignments will be given each week. During the final assessment, they will do the assessment of the Prakriti and design the Pathya and Apathya, Ahar and Vihar, which is balancing and wholesome for each kind of Prakriti, so that they just do not know about themselves, but they will have a basic knowledge about how to help each kind of mind body type. And so I will stop here, Pragyanji, here.
Thank you so much, Vandanaji. This was, I think, an a really comprehensive guidelines and detailed, I would say, a preview of your course. and pretty interesting. We do have a few more questions, and okay, Sai Babaji is asking any friendly foods for dental, eye, hair, skin health.
So I already mentioned we will be addressing skin and hair, and Ayurveda is comprehensive. When you follow Ayurvedic guidelines, it takes care of the things that we do not even name. So dental care is part of our being. When we address the whole health, it automatically gets taken care of. Like you might say eye care. As we age, what to do about the vision? So when you practice Ayurveda, you age staying well. That means each and every part is taken care of. And of course, it comes in the sensory organs. It is in the mouth, buccal cavity. So it will be taken care of. Specifically, we will not address eye issues or dental issues. You have to understand that this course is focused on general women's health. So if you are thinking of dental problem, no. Why skin and hair? Because this is integral part of the beauty, how women express themselves. So we are incorporating the stress, mental health, sleep, which actually indirectly affects the skin health. So skin and hair is there, but not necessarily dental health, or like someone said, sinusitis. Maybe we will need a separate course or an advanced level course to address all those problems.
Pragya Ben would like to ask you a question herself. I'm allowing her to talk. Pragya Ben, you can unmute yourself and ask the question. Are you there, Pragya Benji? I have allowed you to talk. Yes. I think she's not around, so we'll take another question.
So, Pragya ji, here is
Yes.
one question that someone is asking: how long would be each class and for how many
Yeah.
weeks? So
I
each
will be
class,
sharing.
okay, so I
Want
will
to
leave
take
it
that,
to you.
please?
Another class is migraines are more common in women than men. Will we address that in this course? So when we are addressing hormonal issues and when we are addressing uh, what you call pre-menstruation PMS, in that you will have a general understanding. But as a disease, migraine, we will not be addressing. You have to, again, I'm emphasizing it is a course for general understanding of women health. We are not focusing on diseases.
And another question that we have, you've probably answered this, but I'm still reading this question. Sudhir ji is asking, will this course address mental issues such as debilitating anxiety issues and lack of confidence?
Yes, it will help you understand how to address anxiety and stress, but I am not sure what you mean by debilitating issues. If stress is a problem in some other way, it is a broad term. Clinically, we can go deeper into that. So, if you want to know if we will address, yes, we will address related to women health, not as a disease.
Okay, and there was one question at the beginning of the webinar. This was, okay, Kiranji was saying that she is told that Ayurveda doctors are allowed to practice only as nutritionists. Is this true? And will the Ayurveda medicines be available in USA? This is another
Well,
question by Binduji as, sorry, Dr. PJ Reddy. Is Ayurvedic medicines available here?
so here I see three questions. One thing is how Ayurvedic doctors practice, what medicines they used, are they allowed to? So Ayurveda is practiced in America under complementary and alternative medicine. WHO recognizes Ayurveda as TAM, traditional Ayurvedic medicine. It is legal to practice Ayurveda, but in USA, each state has its own rules and regulations. There are freedom for health states like California, where Ayurveda is practiced differently from a state where I live, Ohio, which is not a freedom for health state. We practice within the legal limits allowed by the land where we live. So we cannot generalize under one umbrella the practice of Ayurveda. It is according to each state's rules. Where we are, there we practice. But it's still, Ayurvedic doctors are not medical doctors. Most of the Ayurvedic doctors educate their rogis and help them with the healing. We do not say that we diagnose or offer treatment or cure for the diseases. Let's be very clear about that. In Ayurveda, we are still not there. Even the prefix doctor is for educational purposes, someone who has done a PhD or writing a paper or publishing a book. This prefix doctor in America is reserved for medical doctors. I can call myself doctor of Ayurveda. I cannot call myself doctor of medicine for the purpose of practice. So I want to emphasize that all the information shared here is for the educational purpose. With the Hindu University of America, the classes will be offered for the purpose of learning and education. I'm not offering any kind of disease
diagnosis
diagnosis or any kind of cure and treatment for the diseases. That's why I'm emphasizing this class is for educational purpose, general women health. That's why it is titled A Guide to Women Wellness, Ayurvedic Guide to Women's Wellness. So I hope I have answered your question. The second part is about Ayurvedic medicines. So we do not call in America, we are not allowed legally to call it Ayurvedic medicine. These are Ayurvedic herbs and formulations, and it is called a supplement. They are food supplements. So there are strict guidelines, and everybody should, practitioner and consumer, should follow that. Regarding the availability, many vendors are there who bring Ayurvedic medicines from India, these Ayurvedic supplements from India, and there are many who manufacture here. So they are organic, fair trade, sustainable cultivation, heavy metal testing. Many have US FDA compliance or US FDA approved. You can look up at, there are many. So we get Ayurvedic herbs and formulations in the USA as well. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, thank you, Vannaji. And Binduji is asking, what about bone health and what can we do now in misfire age?
So this to some extent you will learn in this course, enroll for this course, because we are going to talk about menopause, we are going to talk about hormones, and we are going to talk about aging issues. Ayurveda says that as we age, there is chai and diran, degeneration and decay, which is natural, nishpratikriya. That means inevitable change associated with aging that cannot be stopped. So you will learn the concept of aging and how to manage it, which I already mentioned in the class where we will discuss about menopause and geriatrics, we will understand. And when I was talking about the doshas, I here want to mention that these Vata, Pitta, Kapha, they are according to the age, their natural dominance is there. In children, Kapha is naturally dominant. During middle age, Pitta is naturally dominant. During old age, Vata is naturally dominant. The issues that you mentioned are related to the change of dosha dynamics with the changing age. So when we will discuss about this in the class, yes, we will briefly touch on that point also.
One more question I see, Vannaji, that is Chitranjanji is asking, what do you think about grains? As now they say no grain, no pain. Why do we stop grains in the month of Savan?
So grains in Ayurveda, see grain, what is grain and how it has been described in Ayurveda? Ayurveda says, puts grain in the dhanya varg. And dhanya varg has two types, shuk dhanya and shami dhanya. Shuk means Those who know Sanskrit, shuk means pointed. So the grain with its husk, which is pointed at both ends, is called shuk. These are grains like rice, wheat, barley, oats. Then shamidhanya, which are kind of, we can split into two. Like you see all the legumes and pulses, mung dal, you can split into chana dal, tur dal, peas, you can split into. So they both come in dhanya varg in Ayurveda. So grains are shukdhanya and samidhanya. If you classical Ayurvedic text says these both are into the category of grains. So grains, naturally, Ayurveda says that are pramukh ahar. Grains are our food. What has gone wrong is with the interference in the name of modification of these seeds to be free, pest resistant, or getting better quality and the high yield. There are so many things that man has interfered with the natural seed, and that's why the problem with the grains have come. That is a different issue, not related to our this topic of women health, but since you have asked, I just wanted to answer to your question.
Thank you so much. And another thing, Vannaji, can we share your LinkedIn link, your link to your own website? That is Ayurveda 3. Ayurveda 3.
Ayurveda 3. You
Yeah.
want me to share in the text? It is already shared on the website with
Yeah,
my
it's on the
bio.
website, but for the audiences, I can just paste it here. Yeah,
Okay, so give me a second. Let me get it.
sure. I have it with me. Vannaji, can I share that?
If you have it, please go ahead and share it. I just tried
I
to
have your
retrieve it. I
Instagram.
didn't had it ready. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, no
So
problem. No problem.
LinkedIn, I just shared.
Okay, I'm sharing your website, your LinkedIn, and your Instagram, all so that anyone, who wants to look you up or know more about you, they can go
Sure.
here and see this. Yeah.
You are very much welcome to do that. They will find me at the HUA website as well.
Yeah. I will, if nobody else has any questions, I can quickly show the website page to the attendees. They can just see the course page on HVA website. I have shared the link, and all of you who have registered for this webinar will get a recording of today's webinar along with the registration link. And if you have any questions, if after seeing the recording, or if any question prior to registering for the course, you can respond to that email, or you can get in touch with us, and we will help you out. I'll just share the page once. Just give me a minute. So can you see my screen? Can you see my screen, Vannaji?
Yes, I can see your screen.
So all of you, I'll be sharing this link as well. This is the course on our website. So this course will get you 1.5 credit hours, and it belongs to the area of study of Ayurveda and integrative health. We have a couple more courses in this field of study by other Vedas also. And if you just scroll down, you will see the date. It would be at 9 p.m., ends at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, starts from January 15th, ends on March 26th, 11 weeks, and all that you have to give is 1.5 hours once a week, and probably another 1.5 hours on your self-study and homework, and unlock many, many secrets of good health and skin and hair with Vannaji. So you just need to scroll down. You will see what all you will learn in this course and what is the course content. How will the class structure be? Varnaji has already explained that to you all. And to register, all that you have to go is here. You have to click on register for course and fill in. Just follow the process from here. That's all we need you all to do. You have any questions, you have before you register, you have any difficulty in registering, please get in touch with us. Anyone from the admissions team will get in touch with you, help you resolve your issues. I am again posting the registration link, and we will also share our email ID where you can get in touch with us, our phone numbers. So you are most welcome to give us a call, write to us. And the fee for this course, as you all saw, is $300. It's a 1.5 credit course. And we will definitely look forward to many of you registering for this course. And it will help all of us. I for sure will be one of your students, Vannaji, and we will look forward
Thank
to a
you.
healthy, it's like looking forward to a healthy future, which starts with healthy us. We can start doing that. Thank you so much. I don't see any, oh no, I do have some questions. Can we quickly take some more questions?
Absolutely. I would love to answer them.
Okay, Sudhir ji is asking, is in-person attendance required? Yes.
This enhances your learning experience. You can listen to the recording, but it enhances your learning experience. And each class have half an hour of interactive session. It is
Yes.
not just me talking, it's you understanding and your questions being answered, what you want to learn. I can teach anything, but you should feel that, yes, I got what I want to learn. So in-person presence elevates the level of learning. Simple.
Absolutely. I'm saying this, I even as a student of couple of courses, video recording comes nowhere to the experience that you get as a student who attends the classes live. There's so much of interaction, even if you're not the one talking. I mean, the student, just by listening to the fellow students, the teachers, the interaction itself kind of really adds to the whole experience.
And when someone is in the class, what they learn, how they understand, like we say, Ayurveda is very individualistic in its approach. What I'm saying, my words, when reach you, you perceive it in a different way. And when you have your questions, you ask them in the class, it changes the perspective.
And
So
we at
I
HUA,
encourage for everyone who joins for in person. Sorry, go
we
ahead.
should, no problem, Vannaji. I was just saying that as a policy at HUA, we also discourage students to take the classes completely by watching the recordings. Because as it is, the attendance carries some marks towards their course completion. And it is always good for them to learn and interact. Couple of classes here and there, we all we get busy in work or something or the other comes up. So yes, 2, 3 classes if they miss, the recordings will be available. All classes are recorded, will be available, but unless there is some really some issue which really cannot be maneuvered to take the classes, but the call will be ultimately yours. If you want to allow, you can.
And
Lakshmanji is
I would
asking,
like to add here one thing, Pragyaji.
yeah,
This class has been designed keeping women in mind because most of the women are working and they have to finish up the dinner, cleaning up, So I have designed it in such a way that they can finish their chores and sit down in the class before they go to bed.
exactly. That's why it's late,
It is for
that's
the
why
women
it's late.
convenience that not early
9
evening,
o'clock.
but late
Hmm.
evening so that they are able to attend.
Yes. And hmm, Lakshman is asking, are you connected to Nama?
So, NAMA is an organization. I am connected to various organizations at the national scene currently in the USA. Yes.
One person's Okay, I'll take Atulji's.
So I just want to add here also that I am founder and president of Ayurveda Association of Ohio. Since you are asking about the organization, I am not just a teacher. I want to bring this knowledge to the people. It is indigenous wisdom of India, and it can help everyone. And it is contemporary, practiced in today's world anywhere on this globe. So my objective is the community education, and I have formed Ayurveda Association of Ohio, and I'm part of various organizations at national level. Please go ahead, Pragyaji. Sorry.
So no problem. Atulji is asking, we all know very well that ancient Ayurveda is wonderfully taking care of the chronic physical and mental conditions, and modern medicine wonderfully taking care of acute medical and mental disorders in general sense. We should integrate the ancient Ayurveda and modern medical science. Okay, this is a comment from Atulji. So if you want
And
to...
wonderful comment. Thank you so much for observing and making this comment.
He himself is a doctor from Michigan. So
Oh,
yeah. And when is the deadline for registration? The class begins on 15th of January. So whoever wants to register, especially if you are a new student at HUA, we would suggest that you register at least 10 days before, that is by 5th of January, so that we are able to set up your student ID, send you all the related emails, and have you set for the classes. So by 5th, otherwise, if you are a current existing student who has the ID and everything else in place, by say a week, by 7th or 8th of January should be good. Or when are these classes held? So these classes are held every 9 to
Wednesday.
10:30 p.m. every Wednesday. And start date would be January 15th to March 26th. And it will be just one class a week.
You can learn on a very easy to go pace, just one class, 1.5
Yeah.
hours long. And all the resource materials will be provided. So you can just very calmly, very easily incorporate in everything that you are doing. And many people aspire to learn Ayurveda. They do not know where to start. This is your chance to begin with this course where you will learn the basic concepts of Ayurveda and how to incorporate in everyday life and understand it. And it is very important where this information is coming from. Information is everywhere, but when it comes from experts and from an experienced person, my credentials are high. I did from one of the premier institutions. My MD is from BHU. I have been practicing for almost 30 years. So I will speak not just because I have learned. I have been very fortunate to learn from very good teachers. I am blessed in that. And I am talking from my experience as well. So this is your chance to come join this course.
And okay, Sushila ji is asking, where are the in-person sessions held? What stay arrangements do you have for out-of-town participants? The classes are online, Sushila ji. You need not travel. Yeah, about twice a year, we do have Ayurveda retreats at our campus in Orlando, Florida. Ayurveda retreats. We will, whenever we plan it next, we'll have all of you posted.
So
And
while this course was, I would like to add, Pragyaji, while this course was envisioned, we also have discussed about having women's retreat, women wellness retreat.
yeah,
So this, by the end of the course, it may culminate into a planning of women's wellness retreat meeting in person. So yes, that is also on the horizon.
so basically we already had two Ayurveda retreats in 24. We're looking for more. So yes, women's wellness retreat is one of them. So Sudhir ji, you have a conflicting class from HUA at the same time. Which class would be that, Sudhir ji? Even in winter, are you taking a class this quarter, right? If I connect with you, let me give you a call on Monday. I will connect with you and I can answer your questions. So Lakshman ji is saying this would be the last one. It's a comment from him. I hope we open Bharatiya Ayurvedic University owned by proud Hindus. God willing, we will one day do all of these.
So someone else is having a conflict. Eleanor
Yeah,
Srinivasan.
Eleanor, I will speak to Eleanor also. I will have a call with all of these people. And I think all of you will have, once we have the recording available by Monday evening, you all should get the recording, the emails. Anyone has any issues, they can get in touch with me or my team, and we will help you out with any issues that you have. Any difficulty, any questions, we'll help you out. And we all look forward to having many of you join the course, uh, empower yourselves, get a lot of knowledge and learn by, all the wisdom that our many ancient texts have in store, and we really do not know much about them. So we'll definitely look forward to having all of you. Thank you so much, Vannaji. This was really insightful listening to you and getting to know about all this. Pleasure hosting you. Thank you all of you for taking out time to listen to us and interact with us. Thank you very much. Namaste, namaste all of you. Namaste, Vannaji.
Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much, Pragya ji. You have been a wonderful host and moderator.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for hosting me, and thank you to Hindi University of
Pleasure.
America, not just giving me this chance, but for bringing this free webinar for everyone to understand what this course is about. I look forward to many of you who can join this course to meet in the class. If there are any other issues, please feel free to reach out to Pragya ji. You share the word with someone you know this course they could be helpful.
Did I see? I think yes. So we will close the webinar now, Vannaji. Thank you. Thank you
Sure.
so much,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you, everyone. Namaste.